everybody! Today I want to try something different. Usually I post speed paints on this channel, which are usually taken from my live streams. But this time I'm gonna try and do some custom villagers, some modding. I never tried it before, but I decided around 2 days ago to try and figure out how that works. And well, I got it to work. It took me the full 2 days, so it took a pretty long time. And I couldn't figure it out for the life of me, but I got it to work. And if anybody is ever interested, I might do a tutorial style video of this in the future, but it's not that easy. And you do need some know-how of how your computer works and how modding works, which I did not have, so yeah, that was a bit of a problem. But I'm gonna try and make a custom villager. I'm gonna try and make Raymond, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I'm gonna try and make him for Animal Crossing New Leaf, because he's not in that game and I thought it was a fun way to start things off. So here we are on my desktop. You're gonna need a lot for this. This is not gonna be a tutorial in any way, shape or form, but I'm just gonna show what I got set up so far. I'm gonna use an emulator. You are able to use it in your own 3DS game. You do need a modded 3DS, but you don't need to pirate the game, so no piracy here, okay? So here, this is Citra, and that's what we're view the game in. I already did a little bit of modding. I used this tool to extract my save files into usable files. That does not make any sense, but I don't really know. English is not my first language, and trying to explain something that is very new to me as well, not in my native language, it's gonna be difficult. That's one of the tools you're gonna need, as well as Ohana Rebirth and Ohana Original. These are the files that I extracted. We're gonna go into the extract ROM FS, and then I'm gonna scroll down to NPC, normal, models, and that's where all your models are. It's a bit of a trial and error to see who is who. And you can see here all the characters. If you drag one of them in here, there you go. You have this villager. I do not know the name of this one. So you can drag and drop. There you have a little bear. The one that I used was Mitzi, I believe her name is, which is this cat, Cat 01. I think I made a little bit of mistake for choosing a girl cat instead of a boy cat to model Raymond off of, but we'll see. Maybe I can change that as well. But if I drag, if it works, I'm not sure yet. If I drag Cat 01, you can see the changes I made so far, and there you go. And I think I did a pretty okay job for my first time. You can go to textures on the green button, and you see over here the textures that I changed so far, but as you can see, there's also all of these that I still need to change. So I still need to do all of his facial expressions, because he is in game right now, but every time he blinks it changes to a different face. So yeah, I need to get that figured out. Let's just show it in game, why not? So here we are in game. Hopefully I can find where they are, because last time I did this to try and figure out if it worked, there were nowhere to be found, and I did not know how to get to them. So it took me a really long time before I even was able to view my monstrosity. But hopefully they're either in or just walking around in front of their house, because otherwise I'm gonna have a problem. But again, this is a new damn it, they're not in. Okay, that's Cherry, don't need her either. That's Apollo, he's my favorite character by the way. Mitzi, or Raymond, with still half of Mitzi's face. Where are you at, bro? Or anything. Maybe in the recycling shop. There's always almost somebody there. Good time to showcase stuff when people are not there. Yes, there he is! You can see him in the corner. Got him, got him, got him. Look at me, please. talk. Hello. Can you please move? Hello? Hello? You can see when she blinks or talks, the face just does not work. So once you get your villager to in here, you get all these textures. I just started out with using the basic textures like the reset or the normal body, face and stuff like that. So his body is always static, but it's a good thing because that one was really hard to figure out. As you can see, you can kind of see those were his ears. His tail is somewhere over there. This bottom part was his head, and these were the arms and legs, but it took me a while to figure it out. So yeah, that was a pain in the ass, but we got it to work eventually. But now it's kind of just the easy part of doing all the facial expressions. So if you want to get one of the textures, you just click on it and click on import. And as you can see, I have some textures over here. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I need to do export. But yeah, you can just gonna click export on the face that you want and do that with every one of them. For some reason, I'm not able to do it in mass. So once you got everything exported, you're gonna go to Photoshop or any other photo manipulation program. You can also use Paint Tool Sai. You can even use Paint if you would like. I'm not sure if that's the smartest idea, but I suggest something with layers. So once you got all your textures to your file, or you found your file that you exported everything to, this is what it's gonna look like. I already did those. So we're gonna go with the next one, the eyes. It's gonna be a really small file, but it's kind of easier to work with because you can kind of do some pixel art, basically. So you don't really need to be too artistic inclined to do this, but some skill is necessary. So I'm just gonna, because it's a little bit transparent, I'm gonna copy this layer and just paste it a bunch of times. That seems about right. Control-Shift-E to merge all of those together. I'm also gonna go ahead and put a white layer in the background because his eyes are transparent for some reason. So yeah, this is what we're gonna work with. You're gonna place the eyes over there as well. I also gonna open my base file for Raymond, so I have something to reference because I already did this one. Paste it in here and just modify this one. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I've done a few eyes already, I only done 2, but I want to show you what it's like to import your models into Ohana, into your 3D model, and show you how it works a bit. It's not, again, a tutorial, but just so you might know, and maybe you can figure it out yourself. You're gonna need Ohana. This is Ohana Rebirth, but you're also gonna need the regular Ohana, which is this one. For some reason, importing into this file just does not work. I can show you, but if you go to import and, for example, let me change this one, it just does not import. So we're gonna use Ohana3Ds for that. My folder with my model, this was Cat01 was Mitzi, which is the one we're using for Raymond at the moment. So I'm gonna drag that one in there. And as you can see over here to the side, over here, you can see all the textures that we have. And I'm gonna change this one, the slightly closed eyes. So we're gonna go to export the slightly closed eyes. Oh no. We're gonna go to import. I'm sorry, I always confuse this too. And go with the slightly closed eyes, open. And you can see it has the slightly closed eyes over here. You click on save. And it's saved to your Cat01 file. So we're gonna go ahead and scoot you over a little bit. Then again, you can grab your Cat01 file, drag it in here. If I did it right, yeah, here you go. The slightly closed eyes are in here now as well. I'm not really sure how to use it on your model. For some reason, I haven't been able to figure that out. But as long as it is in that little column over here, you should be fine. So just change all of these to your desired character. You can do anything you like. Maybe make a personal character, an OC that you want to import into your own modded game. So far this is what we got. I really do not know how to change this. Maybe I'm gonna go on Google and see if I can figure it out, but I already spent 2 days Googling and I did so much research. I never read this much in my life, to be honest, because it was really difficult. I'm just gonna continue and speed through all of these. So now that we're finished with all of our assets, everything is imported. As you can see, everything is finished, or hopefully we did it correct. So we're gonna check that in game. To do that, again, not really tutorial, but I'm gonna explain anyway. The files that you extracted earlier on, the ROM effects, you're gonna go with Packhack and repack them, I suppose. You're gonna press enter to rebuild it and then just let the process run. I used Packhack 9 because for some reason the latest version did not work for me, and that was kind of the problem that I ran into and I got stuck on for a really long time. In some forum I found out that it might be the version. So if you have that same problem, you can try a different version and it might work for you. So yeah, everything is packed for me. Because my file name was Animal Crossing edited. My file name now is Animal Crossing edited because it always packs it at the end. So we're gonna go to Citra. I use Citra Nightly. I'm not sure if it makes any difference with the other version, but oh well. We're gonna go to the game directory, open the location. I can hopefully delete this file, and then with the edited version, and just drag it in there again. You can also use or run a clean tool right now within Packhack, because it will clean up all your files that are not needed anymore. And now we're gonna play Animal Crossing and see if it actually worked. Hopefully it did, because right now I deleted all my files. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can find the character a bit easier right now, because it took a really long time last time. Have a nice day, thank you! Okay, let's find Mitzi/Raymond. There you go, yes! Talk to me. Yes! Let's chat. It looks like all the animation actually works. I don't know if it's the right animation for Raymond, because I haven't really studied him. But as you can see, it's working! I'm really happy because I haven't seen it myself yet. But again, I need to edit his clothing, I need to edit his glasses, anything like that. But the base model is actually done and it turned out great! So yeah, that was it. Hopefully you enjoyed my random video of creating Raymond in Animal Crossing New Leaf. This was a bit of a different video for me, because usually I just do art, and this is fun, and I might actually do more of these, because it's a really good way to practice like game modding and stuff like that, because I'm really new at it, and this is a pretty easy thing to do once you figure everything out. But if you're interested, I might do an actual full-on tutorial, because now I kind of skimmed through some stuff. But if you're interested, I might do a full tutorial. There are different videos and different guides and forums online that could help you out, and that's what I used, but none of them really seem to be up to date, so that was a bit of a problem. But I got it to work eventually, and I figured out all the problems I had myself, and I'm really proud of myself. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you have any other characters that you would like me to mod into Animal Crossing New Leaf, let me know, because I really enjoyed doing this, and I really hope I can do more of these. And again, I might make shorter videos, because right now I did a bit of explanation of it as well. I don't need to do that once I do more of these. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully you join me later on as well. And stay tuned for more, otherwise I'll continue doing speed paints. So have a nice evening. Goodbye.